We've got a few more moments before we start the class. If you weren't on earlier, just make sure that you've got a block of some description handy somewhere with you, either a block or a blanket. We're going to be using it to sit on to do some breathing. So if you can just make sure you've got that handy before we start. If you need it, of course. Such a lovely day. I wish we were outside in the park instead of on a computer screen. Okay. Welcome, everyone. And thank you for practicing with me this morning. Thank you, Sophia, for doing everything in the background. Nice to have a pair of eyes. Thank you. So today we're going to be working into some twists and stretches. I kind of feel like we need to almost twist all the niggly parts out of us. Twisting is a great way to improve your spine mobility. It's great for your back health. It stretches all the muscles in your back. It also aids digestion, because when you're lengthening the spine and when you are working into those muscles, it holds your torso up a little bit stronger and better and makes space for your digestion to happen a little bit easier. So while we do all the twisties today, just a word of caution: if you are pregnant, if you do have any sort of disc injury in your back, if you have joint problems, don't pull the twist too deep. So, you know, do a variation of the twist according to what your body needs, and don't take it too far. So just be cautious when you are practicing twists. So we're just going to start off sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. And just arrive on your mat. So taking a deep inhale and sort of just settling down on your mat, and let your eyes just gently close. Let your mind transition from what it is that you did this morning to arriving on your yoga mat, arriving in your practice. Start to quiet the mind, drawing your attention into the present moment, rather than letting it drift into the future or dwell on the past. Honor yourself. Bring yourself all the way into this moment on your mat. On an energetic level, when we're working into twists, we work into the Manipura chakra, which is in the solar plexus. And this energy center is related to your ego, your will, your autonomy, your self-image. It also, on the dark side, is the seat of anger, of indecision, and of depression. And so if we work into this energy center, twisting to unblock this chakra, we are allowing ourselves to free ourselves from these negative emotions, so that we can move clearly and lightly through our day. Bring your prayer to your heart center. tucking your chin in slightly. Start to breathe from your belly. So inhale all the way from the bottom of your belly, expanding into the lungs, up underneath the collarbone, holding it for a moment. Open your mouth side out. Inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Rub the palms of your hands together vigorously. And then place them over your eyes. And in the warm darkness, just start to open your eyes, bringing yourself back onto your mat, into your space. And then drop your hands down to your knees. So we're going to warm up with a breathing exercise with Kapalabhati breath. So I would like you, if it is possible, to come sitting in a hero's pose. So coming up onto your knees, you're going to take your feet apart, keeping your knees together, and then bringing your seat down in between your feet. You may here want to use your block or your blanket or something to prop up your pelvis so that there's less strain on your knees. It also helps to kind of just twist your calf muscles out of the way so that there's no constriction there. So finding your expression of hero's pose. Come sitting down, placing your hands on your thighs, palms facing upwards. So open up your chest, lengthen into the spine. Close your eyes here. We're going to breathe in a way where we force the exhale. So you're going to force your diaphragm inwards so that it forces the air up. So you're going to, it's almost like sniffing like a dog. You're going to push the air out through your nostrils. So don't breathe through your mouth, breathe through your nose. The inhale happens automatically because the minute we force the air out, there's a void that happens and the void fills up automatically with the breath. So you don't have to think about inhaling. It's simply pushing the exhale out. Again, if you do suffer from high blood pressure, just be careful with this breathing. Maybe just do deep inhale and exhale breathing rather than forcing the Kapalabhati breath. So we're really working into the diaphragm and we're warming it up here. So we're going to do a count of 50 breaths. So take a nice deep inhale, exhale it out, and begin. Release it. Inhale deeply and exhale. We're going to do that again, 50 rounds. Inhale and begin. Release. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do one more round. If you do feel dizzy, rather just do deep inhale and exhale. It's quite normal to feel dizzy. Inhale and begin. Release. Inhale. And exhale. Just close your eyes for a moment and connect to that energy that buzzes through your head. Feel the heat that's generated through the breath. And just take it all in. Right, if you are sitting on a support, come off your support. We're going to come back into a cross-legged position and just do some seated twists to warm up into the spine. So we're going to twist the spine backwards and forwards, cat-cow breathing in a seated position. So on the inhale, use your hands, pull your torso forward, so push your chest out, lift your chin up towards the sky, arching into the back. And on the exhale, tuck your chin in. Bring your shoulders forward, rounding into your spine. So push your spine backwards, lean backwards. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, really exaggerate the curve. Inhale, look up. Exhale, curve. Inhale. And exhale. Connect with your breathing. Inhale. Ujjayi breath, deep, easy breath. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. Take your right hand, swing it behind you, and either place it onto your left side or hook it into your waist or grab onto your shirt. Your left hand goes to your right knee, and we're going to twist over the right shoulder. So use your breath, lengthen on the inhale, and on the exhale, look over your right shoulder, twisting. Use your breath, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, twist a little bit deeper. And exhale. Inhale, release your twist. Coming back to center, and we're going to take it the opposite side. So left hand goes behind you, right hand goes on your left knee. Lengthen as you inhale. Exhale, twist over the left shoulder. Keep inhaling and exhaling, deepening into the twist. Keep your spine long. 2 more breaths. See if you can twist a little bit deeper. And exhale, come back to center. Let's just pinch the shoulders up towards the ears and release. Let it drop down. Inhale, bring it up, pinch it. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, pinch it up. And exhale, release. Right, let's come onto our hands and knees into a tabletop position. And we're going to do the same, breathing into the spine, cat-cow breathing. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Push the sky away with your shoulders. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. And exhale, push it back, rounding into the spine. Inhale. Exhale deeply. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes underneath you and send your feet up towards the sky, coming into a downward facing dog. I'm just trying to work around my wires here. Right, it's your first downward dog, so feel into it. Feel where the tight spots are. Really working into it. You're going to walk your feet towards your hands, coming into a forward fold. We're going to twist from a forward fold. So leaving your right hand on the floor, bend into your left knee. So your right hand is in front of your right leg, the left knee is slightly bent, and you're going to sweep the left arm up towards the sky, looking up at your left hand, twisting. Lengthen the spine. Keep reaching up, lengthening into the fingertips. Release it. Come all the way down. Bending into the right leg. Left leg is straight. Right arm goes up towards the sky, twisting. Reaching. If you need to bring the floor closer, put the block underneath the hand on the floor. We're going to do that to the opposite side again. Forward fold. Bend into the left knee. Left arm goes up towards the sky. Don't hold your breath. Release it down. Forward fold. Bend into the right knee. Left leg is straight. Right arm goes up towards the sky. And release it down. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Hold it here. Hold on to opposite elbows. And just move from side to side, feeling into your hamstrings, into your calf muscles. And let's slowly roll the spine up. Bend into the knees, make your arms heavy, and slowly roll yourself all the way up. Come standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. So your toes are touching, your heels are touching, wrap your thighs around you, tuck your tailbone underneath you, suck your belly towards your spine, lengthen. Drop the hands down towards the earth. Tuck the chin in slightly, and the crown of your head yearns up towards the sky, Tadasana. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, reach up to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, over to the opposite side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg steps far back to the back of your mat. Drop the right knee down to the mat and tuck the toes. Sweep your hands up towards the sky and then sink low into that left hip. Really drop the right hip down towards the earth so that you're feeling the stretch in that right hip flexor. Keep reaching up. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Drop the right hand towards the floor. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Look at your right fingertips. Keep bending nice and low in that left hip. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up, come back to center. And we're taking it over to the opposite side. So exhale, reach the left arm behind you, looking at your left fingertips. Keep sinking low. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop the hands down to the mat. Tuck your toes underneath you and send your left leg back to downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your feet towards your hands, coming into a forward fold at the top end of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your prayer to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg steps far back. Drop the left knee to the mat and tuck the toes. Sweep the arms all the way up to the sky and sink low in that right hip. Reach your fingertips up without pulling your shoulders towards your ears. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, sweep the left arm behind you, looking at your left fingertips. Inhale, center. Reach up. Exhale, right arm goes behind you. Look at your right fingertips. Sink low. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop your hands down to the mat. Tuck your back toes under. Step the right leg back. Down facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Walk your feet towards your hands, nice and slow. Coming into a forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your prey to your heart. We're going to do that again and add a little on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg steps far back. Drop the right knee and tuck the toes. Reach your arms up. Sink low in the left hip. Inhale. Exhale, reach the right arm behind you. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left arm behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop the hands down to the mat, tuck the back toes under. Sweep the left foot up to 3-legged dog. Holding it here. Bend into the left knee. Bring the left heel to the right sit bones and tilt the left knee up towards the sky, opening up the hip. Let's drop it down to wild thing. So dropping your left leg behind you. Sweep your left arm up and speak upside down. Reaching up. Drop the hands down to the mat, back to 3-legged dog. And step that left foot in between the hands. Coming up into a high lunge. Holding it here. Drop the shoulders. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. We're going to step the right leg forward, bringing the hands into prayer in Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your prayer to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg steps far back. Drop the left knee and tuck the toes. Sweep the arms up. Drop low in the right hip. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the left arm behind you, looking at your left fingertips. Inhale, both arms up to center. Exhale, right arm sweeps behind you. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the hands. Tuck the left toes under. Sweep the right leg up to 3-legged dog. Holding it here. Bend the right knee. Bring the right heel to the left sit bone. Open up that hip. Lift that right knee up towards the sky. And then drop it down. Wild thing. Drop the right hand back down to the mat. Right leg goes up to three-legged dog. And then step the right leg in between the hands, high lunge. Holding it here. Two more breaths. Bring your prayer to your heart. Step the left foot forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach your prayer up. Exhale, bend to the right. Reach nice and far. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Nice deep inhale, lengthen the spine, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg steps far back. Exhale, left leg to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, right leg goes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bend into the knees, step the right foot in between the hands. Keep your left knee up off the mat. Left hand is down onto the mat, right arm stretches up towards the sky. Easy twisting lunge. Holding it here. Keep pushing into your left heel so that your left leg is nice and straight. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Release that right hand down to the inside of the right foot. So you are in a lizard pose. Sink nice and deep into that right hip. Make sure that your knee doesn't jut over your right toes. So keeping a nice angle. Your spine is straight. We're holding it here. Two more breaths. Drop the left knee down to the mat. Rolling, untuck the left toes. You're going to roll onto the nice edge of your right foot. So dropping the right knee out to the side. Rolling onto the side of the right foot. Place your hand on the inside of your right thigh. Roll your right shoulder back and your left shoulder forward, twisting. So keep putting pressure onto that right leg. If you have space, and if you want to stretch a little bit further, bend into the left leg, grabbing a hold of the left toes with your right arm, pulling that left heel towards your sit bones. Beautiful. Keep sinking low into it. One more breath. Release the foot, release the hands, coming back to center. Leaving your left leg on the mat, just bring your prayer to your heart. Hook your left elbow over your right knee, coming into a twist. If this is enough, then stay here. You can lengthen into the left leg, bringing that left knee off the mat, straightening into the left leg. Keep twisting. Keep breathing as hard as what it is. Beautiful. Release the hands down to the mat, framing the right foot this time. We're going to lengthen into the right leg. Your left heel is off the mat. Your right foot is flat on the mat. And we're going to inhale, lengthening into the spine. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Use your blocks if you need to bring the ground a little bit closer. Keep lengthening into the spine. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Bend into the right knee. Drop the left knee down towards the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right arm swings behind you, twisting. Nice and low in that front hip. Drop the right hand to the left thigh and reach the left arm up towards the sky and then behind you in a back bend. Keep looking up at the sky, reaching the left hand behind your head. Cartwheel your hands down towards the floor. Step the right leg back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale and exhale. Walk the feet towards the hands, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your prayer to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lift. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the left leg back. Right leg to downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep the left foot up towards the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend into the knees, step the left foot in between the hands. Keeping the right leg straight, leave the right hand on the mat, left hand goes up towards the sky, easy twisting lunge. Keep pushing into the right heel, lengthening into the right leg. 2 more breaths. Drop the left hand down to the inside of the right leg. We're in a lizard pose. Drop nice and low towards the mat. Holding it here. Make sure your spine is nice and long. Feel for sinking lower and lower into that left hip. Two more breaths. Drop the right knee down towards the mat. Untuck the toes. Come up, rolling onto the nice edge of your left foot. Drop that left knee out towards the side. Using your left hand on the inside of your of your left thigh. Push that knee down towards the mat. Roll your right shoulder forward, your left shoulder back, and turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Twisting. Hold it. And then maybe if you have space, bending into the right leg, grabbing hold of your right foot with your left hand and pulling that heel towards your sit bones. Keep opening the chest. Keep reaching the chest towards the sky. Release the foot down, bringing the left hand down to the mat and rolling it back. So tuck the right toes under, bring your prayer to your heart. Hook the right elbow over the left knee, twisting. You're looking over your left elbow. If this is enough, then stay here. If you want to deepen it, straighten into that right leg, lifting the right knee off the mat, lengthening into the right leg. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. Release the hands down to the mat. You're going to straighten into the left leg. Right toes are on the mat. Right heel is off the mat. Both legs are straight. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold over the left leg. Keep lengthening into the spine. Keep reaching the crown of your head down towards your toes. On every exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up, bending into the left leg. Drop the right knee back down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Send the arms up towards the sky. Sinking nice and low in that left hip. Drop the left hand, reach it behind you, looking at your left fingertips. Drop the left hand onto the hamstring of your right leg. Right arm goes up and then reaches behind you, coming into a back bend. Keep dropping low into that left hip. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back to downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Drop your knees onto the mat. Lower your torso all the way down onto the mat. Come lying down on your tummy. And then swivel over onto your back. I'm just rearranging my wires. So come lying down on your back. We're going to reach both legs up towards the sky. So the soles of your feet are facing the sky. Keeping your left leg straight, keeping your left leg where it is, up towards the sky. Right leg is going to drop down towards the mat, hovering. Inhale, bring it up. We're going to do that 5 times. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. We're doing it to the opposite side. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Left leg goes down. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Beautiful. Inhale. Bend your knees, hug them into your chest. Just relax for a few seconds. Now let's step it up, taking both legs up towards the sky. This time we're going to drop both legs down at the same time. So take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, drop and hover. 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, 2. Drop and hover. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop and hover. 3. Inhale, reach up. 2 more. Exhale, hover. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Nice. Bend your knees. Hug them into your chest. Let's start to roll the spine up and down. Rocking on the length of your spine a few times until you come all the way up. Taking your feet out in front of you. Lengthening into the legs. So take the fleshy bits out from underneath your sit bones so that you're able to tilt your pelvis forward. So leaning forward and not hollowing into the back. Try not to reach back. Try and keep the spine nice and straight so that we're breathing into the spine. Dandasana. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. This is quite a tough pose in itself. Lengthen the spine. On the exhale, walk your hands towards your toes, coming into a forward fold. Now, your hands may not get to your toes, that's okay. Place your hands on your shins, but try not to bring your head down towards your legs. That's not the point. The point is for your spine to be nice and straight. So reach the crown of your head beyond your toes, lengthening into the spine. Keep dropping a little lower on every exhale. Feel into your solar plexus. It's completely restricted. Keep lengthening and softening into the pose. Inhale, come up. Take your legs out nice and wide. You may want to have your block handy. We're going to twist into a forward fold. So we're going to drop the right forearm on the inside of the right leg. If this is hard, place a block underneath your forearm to bring the ground a little bit closer towards you. If your forearm does reach the floor, try not to lift your left sit bone off the mat. So try and keep both your sit bones down onto the mat. Reach your left arm up towards the sky, and then reach your left hand towards your right toes. It doesn't matter if it gets to your toes or not. Keep lengthening into the spine. Keep swiveling that left shoulder backwards. Try not to lift the left sit bone off the mat. Look underneath your left armpit, reaching. Softening. Two more breaths. Release your pose, but reach your body forward. So roll your body forward, reaching your arms forward in between your legs. Keep reaching forward. Tilting into the pelvis, so really tilt into the hips. Toes are pointing up towards the sky. And now we're going to reach over to the left, so taking your left forearm on the inside of your left leg. Use the block if you need to. Reach your right arm up towards the sky, and then reach your right hand towards your left toes, or wherever that may be for you. But try not to drop forward, so try not to drop that right shoulder forward. Swivel that right shoulder open, keeping the right sit bone down on the mat. Try and soften into the pose. We're going to release and reach forward again. So reaching both your hands forward. Sinking nice and low. Walk your hands towards your torso, coming all the way up. Bring your legs together. Bend your right knee into your chest and take the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. We're coming into a twist. You have the option of bending the left leg and bringing the left heel to the right sit bone. What I do want you to feel for is to keep both your sit bones down on the mat. So make sure your hips are parallel. Don't let the one hip lift. If it does, rather keep the bottom leg straight. Your right hand goes behind your spine, fingertips facing away from you. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Left elbow hooks on the outside of the right knee. And you're going to twist over your right shoulder. Don't sit back into your hips. Keep reaching your spine long. Use your breath. On every inhale, feel like your crown is being drawn a little bit further up towards the sky. And on every exhale, feel how you can twist a little bit deeper into that space. Visualize light cracking through each vertebra, and that you're able to swivel on that light a little bit deeper. Keep lengthening, keep twisting. Release your twist, come back to center. Release your right leg down towards the floor. And let's twist over to the other side. So bending the left knee in, placing the left foot on the outside of the right thigh. Left arm goes behind you, fingertips facing away from you. The closer your left arm is to your back, the more it becomes like a rod holding your spine nice and straight. Reach the right arm up and hook the right elbow over the left knee, twisting over the left shoulder. If your right leg is straight, keep pointing the toes up towards the sky. Keep flexing into the foot, keeping it active. Keep lengthening into the breath. Two more breaths. Twist a little deeper. And come all the way back to center. Releasing the left leg out in front of you. Just give it a little bit of a shake. Bend into the knees, holding onto your knees, round into the back, and slowly lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Come lying on your back. I constantly have to move my wires around. Come lying on your back. We are going to practice the shoulder stand, which compresses into the solar plexus. So lying on your back, you may want to, if you do practice the shoulder stand and you do need a little bit of support, you may want to place a blanket just sort of on the top of your shoulders so that you can lie onto that as support for your shoulders. So you're lying on your back. Take your feet up towards the sky. You're going to swivel your feet to land behind your head. So keep your legs straight, lifting up into the sit bones, lifting the spine off the mat, and reaching the tips of your toes behind your head. If your legs or if your toes don't get to the floor, that's okay. Bend into your elbows and place your hands into your back. And then make sure that you are walking your elbows nice and tight towards one another so that you're coming onto the tops of your shoulders. A good way is to interlace your hands and maybe just squeeze your shoulder blades in towards one another. And then releasing, placing your hands into your lower back. Make sure all 10 fingers are facing upwards. So don't hook your thumb around your hips. Now, if you have space, you can bend into the right leg and then into the left. If this is enough, then stay here. If you have more space, reach your toes up towards the sky, coming into a shoulder stand. Don't move your neck. Keep reaching your toes up. Keep reaching your pelvis towards your forehead. Activate your core. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Just a few more breaths here. If you're tired, come out of your pose the same way that you went in. Let's bend into the knees if you are still in the shoulder stand. Drop the knees towards the forehead and then reach the toes behind your head, coming into plow pose. Release your hands and start to slide your spine down onto the mat. Really slowly. So visualize how you consciously place each vertebra down onto the mat. Nice and slow. Keep your legs straight as you drop them down towards the earth, controlling it in your core until you come lying all the way down. Coming up onto your elbows, you're going to reach your chest up towards the sky, hollowing into your back. So push your chest up towards the sky, drop your head behind you, reaching the crown of your head down towards the mat. If you have space, start to walk your elbows out from underneath you to drop the crown of your head down onto the mat. Coming back onto your elbows, tuck your chin into your chest and slowly lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Hug your knees into your chest, maybe rolling from side to side. Keep your right knee hugged into your chest. Lower the left leg all the way down onto the mat. Drop the right knee over the left to come into a spinal twist. So take your left hand and place it onto your bent knee so that you can bring that knee a little bit lower down towards the mat. Try and keep that right shoulder down and turn your head to look over your right shoulder, deepening into the twist. Start to release your breath and your effort. Feel how, as you release, your body becomes softer and you're able to sink into the twist just a little bit deeper. Breathe that knee back into your chest, drawing the bottom knee up into your chest. You're hugging both the knees nice and tight. And then keep holding on to the left knee, dropping the right leg down towards the mat. And let's take our twist over to the opposite side. So using your right hand on your left knee, try and draw that knee nice and close down towards the earth, twisting into your spine. And then turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Try and be curious about where you are resisting your twist. Feel where you are holding back. Start to draw that knee back into your chest. Drawing your right knee up to meet your left. Giving it a nice little squeeze. Maybe rolling from side to side. Until you come to lie all the way down. Release your legs down towards the mat, preparing for Shavasana. You may want to put something warm on as your body temperature will drop. Find a comfortable space. Take your heels out to the opposite corners of your mat. Flop your toes out to the side. Your arms are alongside your body, palms facing upwards. Try and release your shoulder blades out from underneath you so that your spine can be straight. Make as much contact with the mat as possible. Tuck your chin in slightly so that you are lengthening in the back of your neck, so that the flow of energy just flows freely in your spine. And as you close your eyes, gently release everything down onto the mat, releasing your effort and surrendering to the earth. Slowly start to draw your senses back onto your mat. Feeling your spine all the way down from the base of your spine right through to the crown of your head. Feel that energy. And then start to draw that energy towards your fingertips, towards your toes. And start playing with some movement, bringing your thumb against your fingertips and moving into your toes. With a nice long leisurely stretch, reach your arms up overhead, stretching your toes away from you, reaching your body nice and long, stretching. And then release it, hugging your knees into your chest. And just gently swaying from side to side. Roll onto your side, whichever side you prefer. And just stay in a fetal position for just a couple of moments. Just feel how the energy is freely moving through your body. Connecting with your practice. The benefits of your dedication. And very slowly, as you're ready, push yourself up to come back into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. The light inside of me recognizes and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.